guys, Sam Jenks here. Tune into Do Over Don't.
You know I can't fuck with niggas that a bitch made. Killing shit, I'm like Freddy, pull up with the switchblade. If I'm coming, got you looking at me, key like which way? Oh, let's get it, I'm about to switch lanes. Yeah, I'ma switch lanes on a bitch.
Are you recording them? Okay. What episode is this, 20? 47. We're back to episode 47 of Pink World. No, but we're actually on episode 20 of Pink World. Welcome our guest, Sam Jenks.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
As you know, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Maddie.
This is so bad.
And let's get into episode 20.
Let's get into it. So, where did you grow up?
Wait, let's start off with what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
So I am a influencer on Instagram, and I am also a fashion stylist.
Okay.
Sure. Now,
we
can get into where'd you grow up, where'd this come from, you know?
Okay, so where I grew up. So I grew up in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
For real?
Yes.
Crazy.
And then I moved to Cali and lived there until I was 2, and then we moved back to Florida, and then we moved to Oklahoma, and then I lived in upstate New York, and then I moved back to Oklahoma, and then I was back and forth between Massachusetts and Rhode Island for a few years, and then we settled in Gloucester. So I've been living in Gloucester for about 12 years now.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You're just like me for real. I was born in Florida too.
I'm an Army brat. So.
What?
I'm an Army brat.
Army brat. Oh, so that's why you moved around a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say,
okay.
what was that like, moving around that much?
It honestly sucked. It sucked as a child, especially because it was hard to stay in contact with my friends because we were all so young and weren't like on phones or like social media at the time. So I lost a lot of good friends over the years. But you know, I made a bunch of new ones.
Exactly.
So but it was really, really tough on me as a child, and then you know, it exposed me to different like people, different cultures, like different environments. So I feel like I adapt really well to like new situations.
Yeah.
So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you would have to in that type of situation. Is there anywhere that you liked the best that you lived?
Florida.
For sure.
Florida for sure. I miss it so much. I have a lot of family down there too that I have been like meaning to visit now that I'm older, but you know, shit happens.
I'd be like that.
Yeah.
I feel you heavy. Florida's that place, bro.
Yeah, no, I've really been wanting to go back ever since I've like been an adult, but it just hasn't happened yet. But it will.
It will.
Yeah, it will. Take
in due time.
For real.
So how long do you think that you've known that you wanted to do this creative like avenue? Like, was it something that you had like in your mind growing up, or was it something that you like kind of took on as you like aged?
It's definitely something that I kind of took on as I aged. I've always been a very creative person. I've always been surrounded by like creative people, creative relatives, especially. They kind of like put me on with like just being myself and like being creative and like expressing myself through like creative things, like whether that be painting or drawing or I mean, like, you know, now like my clothes, my fashion, like that's how I express myself. So that's been a really big thing for me like these past few years.
That's fire. Yeah. So what age do you think that you started like getting into like expressing yourself directly through fashion?
I want to say like my late teens, after I graduated high school, I would say, because, you know, the high school I went to was very cliquey. You know, there wasn't a lot of people that like looked like me that I could relate to. So I was very lost. But then, I don't know, you know, I went to school for fashion. So I feel like ever since I started doing that, I've really found myself like through my clothes and my style.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to LaSalle University.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, that's like not too far from here.
Yeah, it's like a few towns over, I'm pretty sure. How did you decide like that was the school that you wanted to go for fashion?
So that wasn't even the original school that I wanted to go to. So there was this college, it was called Mount Ida College, also in Newton. I don't know if
I've heard of that.
And I decided to go there. I honestly, my senior year of high school, I decided very last minute what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to school for art, but I didn't know exactly what field of art I wanted to focus on.
Yeah.
So that wasn't really working out. And then I found out that there were schools that were offering fashion in Massachusetts. And I had, like, I was blown away. I was very surprised. So the first school that I saw that was offering fashion was Mount Ida College. So I applied there. I got in, and I loved it. And then they ended up closing my freshman year, like after my freshman year.
Oh, damn.
Because they went into debt for whatever reason. There was some sneaky shit going on.
I was about to ask, was it like COVID? Or
No, just some sneaky shit that went on behind the scenes, unfortunately. And then they ended up closing. And then LaSalle offered like pretty like seamless transfers to their school for Mount Ida students. So a lot of the people that were in my fashion program decided to go there. So I was like, okay, like we'll all stick together. And then, you know, I found like more people that like were into the same things as me and like expressing themselves like creatively, like whether that be through like styling people or creating clothes, like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's dope. That's a crazy way to do that though. Like I've never really heard of a college closing, but then like another college like being so welcome to that. So that's cool that you were able to do that. How is it being a stylist? Do you like it?
You know, I do like it. I only really just started to do it like more professionally. I was looking to mentor like somebody also doing fashion styling. And I did mentor one woman, but that was only like a day thing. Like it was just very weird. She was weird. So, you know, I've just been wanting to do my own thing, because I feel like I could do it better.
Yeah.
So I've just been working on that. I also work alongside my good friend TT. She's been my co-stylist over like the last like few months that I've been like styling clients.
Did she go to school? Sorry to interrupt. Did she go to school with you, or is this someone you met through the business?
So we did go to school together, but she doesn't study fashion. She's going to school for business, and she'll be graduating this year.
Okay, cool.
So congrats to TT.
Shout out TT.
But she's in school for business, and we had a couple classes together, so that's how we met. But she also lives very close to where I live, so we spend a lot of time with each other. But I've been doing that with her, and we're trying to figure out like a better, like more professional way to do it, like booking, like having a website, setting prices with people, because we got to start charging.
Try to make some money off of it.
I feel make some money off of it. So I've just been working on that, but you know, it's very fun. I get to meet a lot of like cool people in the like Boston community.
Yeah, for sure.
As well as people like in the music industry in the Boston community, which has been like really awesome. So
yeah. So do you think you want to take it further than just styling? Do you think you want to take it to like say like modeling for other brands, or obviously modeling for potentially your own brand, say, you know?
I mean, like, maybe later down the line, I would like to, you know, have my own, like, clothing brand. I'm not necessarily sure, like, what direction I want to go in with that. But, you know, I'm all about, what is the word? Sustainable fashion.
Okay. Oh,
yes.
Fashion. Okay. Yes.
Sustainable fashion and, you know, thrifting. I'm really big on thrifting and, like, upcycling clothes. I, like, do that, like, every so often. It's, like, another little side hobby of mine.
Yeah.
But I also know a lot of friends who upcycle clothing, and they've become really successful off of it. So maybe, like, later down the line in the future, once I have my styling business, like, more set in stone, possibly opening up my own clothing line. But, you know, I do model. Going off of what you said, I do model occasionally. I was signed to an agency.
Oh, really?
But they weren't very professional.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I feel like you gotta like go through a couple to like get a good one if like you're really into it, you know.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm working on my modeling portfolio. I'm trying to like work on like adding more photos to that and stuff like that. Working with more people. Just trying to put myself out there again, but Styling's my main focus right now.
Yeah.
Dope.
And upcycling is like hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Mad people do it, and you can literally do whatever. So
it's free reign. You can really do whatever you want.
Yeah. It's a cool concept. I noticed, or I don't know if you do them, but I think you do brand deals because so you're an influencer on Instagram, TikTok, like you got a good amount of traction there. So what is it like doing that type of stuff? I've always wondered that.
So it's really just people hit me up and they're like, yo, like, I see what you're doing with the reels. Like, you think you could create something wearing, like, my merch for my brand and, like, I'll pay you and, like, send you, like, free products. And I'm just like, yeah, sure. Like, it's free. It's, like, promoting the brand and then, like, also, like, free promotion for myself because they're going to share whatever I create.
Facts.
But, yeah, it's just a lot of people reaching out to me, like, whether it just be, like, straight through Instagram, which I, like, don't really like because I get a lot of messages all the time. Yeah. So I don't really see everything, like, as fast as I would like to. But, like, they'll hit me up, like, through email and, you know, like, it's just kind of like that. It's very, like, simple. It's, like, not as complicated as you might think it is.
Especially if you're somebody that likes to do that and likes to content create. I mean, first thing through the door, you're like, I'm creating a reel. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, it's just, like, more, it gives me more options for, like, creating reels, like, you know. Like, just a wide variety of, like, things I can share with my followers, so.
Yeah, for sure.
You must make a ton of connections, too, through doing that.
Yeah, also making a lot of good connections, you know, like, I've worked with brands that, like, aren't so great, and then, like, you know, I've worked with a lot of, like, really cool ones. Like, I worked with Starface recently.
I've seen that. That's so dope.
Love them. Love them so much. They're awesome, and I'm probably going to be working with them again, like, in the near future. So it's really awesome. But, you know, just making, like, really cool, like, great connections with people and, like, also networking. So, yeah.
So how did you start, like... What would you say, like, the turning point when you started gaining traction on, like, Instagram or TikTok was, if you know?
So, like, really everything just started to happen my senior year of college. You know, like, I was a senior in fashion school, like, finally, like, I fucking made it. And, you know, I think that's when Instagram Reels, like, kind of were starting to get introduced. And I don't know. I don't really know what inspired me. I was just like, you know what? Like, I could really utilize this and, like, show people how I put my outfits together every day. And after I started doing that, you know, I started gaining more, like, engagement, like, traction and, like, engagement on my profile. And, like, a lot of people just, like, started seeing my shit and they fuck with it. And then, you know, it just went from there. Like, I just kept gaining and gaining and gaining. And I'm still gaining. Yeah. And it's just, like, so crazy to me. But I'm very... very grateful for, like, how far I've come.
For sure.
And, like, what I feel is, like, such a short amount of time. And, you know, it's only up from here.
Because when did you graduate?
I graduated in 2021.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, so I feel you, short amount of time. That's fire.
It's crazy how fast things happen, like, for real.
I know. Something to be grateful for sure.
Yeah, no, one day I had, like... maybe, like, 7,000 followers, and then, like, later that week, I was at 10K.
That's crazy.
That's, like, big growth. Like, that's
I was just like, yes, like, finally, like, this is my time. Like, y'all been sleeping on me. Like, I never see, but, yeah.
And at that point, were you doing, like, brand deals by then?
Not just yet, but, like, shortly after that, people started reaching out to me, and I was getting packages, like, every day.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah.
Damn. That's dope.
Very fun.
So I think probably, like, people found you because your style's very unique and, like, you show, like, your outfits, even, like, your room. Like, I can see in it. Like, you have a very unique style. Another thing. Yeah, I was going to ask you, you seem to fuck with Hello Kitty very heavy. So let's talk about it. Yeah, I wanted to hear about that a little bit.
So, you know, I've always loved Hello Kitty ever since I was a little girl. My grandmother would take my sister and I to the mall. I think it was the Sawgrass Mall down in Florida, like, every day after school, just for, like, something to do.
Yeah.
And we would go to the Sanrio store at that mall, and all we could afford was gum. Nothing else. She wouldn't let us get anything else. And, you know, now that I'm older, I can buy myself whatever the fuck I want, and I am just making my inner child happy, and so if that means buying every Hello Kitty thing I see, then fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, you know, it's all with taste. It's all with taste, but I'm a big Hello Kitty fan, Hello Kitty girl.
Fire. Yeah. I know you got all the decor in your room.
I love it.
Sure.
Yeah, no, and
I'm
only going to add more and more.
Yep.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
I'm done. You were talking about, like, healing your inner child. I wanted to ask, not that you have to be spiritual to heal your inner child, but are you spiritual or religious?
I am very spiritual. I get my friends tarot card readings.
Okay. That's dope.
I have a little baggie with crystals in it in my purse.
That you carry around at all times?
That I carry around with me at all times.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't have them with me, shit is off.
Yep.
Yeah, very off.
Shit's walking.
I just started. I've been trying to be more consistent with praying because, you know, I feel like it's just very healing.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, shit hasn't been so easy for me, like, especially, like, this past year, shit has not been so easy. But, you know, like, with time, things get better, but prayer has definitely helped me a lot.
Yeah. Faith is in your life.
Faith, yes.
Mm-hmm. Fuck with that.
What are some goals that you have, like, for the next coming year in your career?
You know, definitely, like, getting more established with my fashion styling business. And as I mentioned, I've been working with my friend TT. She's my co-stylist. So I think that we want to go into business together officially and, like, you know, like, set up our website. So that's really the plan, is to get this fashion stylist shit, like, really, like, up and going. Because people are starting to catch on. They trying to do the same shit. And
Yeah.
And it's just not the same as the Sam and TT effect. So.
Yeah.
We're working on that. But I'm trying to get the fuck out of my mom's house.
Yeah.
You know, I'm big sis, so, like, I run shit there. I'm like a second mom, but I'm really sick of that. I'm not trying to do that anymore. So definitely getting my own spot and traveling a lot more, just, like, networking, meeting new people in different places, kickstarting my modeling career again, possibly getting signed to an agency, and who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe hopping on the track.
Nope.
I don't know, because a lot of people, I have a lot of friends in the music industry.
Exactly.
And like, I always tag along to, like, their studio sessions, and I'd be listening in, and they're just like, yo, Sam, hop on a track. And I'm like, I have no bars.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I have no words. Like,
yeah.
I can't.
But I feel you, just to create.
Yeah, just creating. Just keep creating and being the creative individual that I am. 'Cause that's what makes me happy at the end.
Yeah. And other than growing up, moving around a lot, have you been able to, like, have you had opportunities to travel, like, recently doing your career yet?
No, not just yet, but I have this one friend, she's also an artist, named Key, who's been having a lot of shows in the Boston area, and, you know, I've been, like, I guess you could say, I mean, like, technically I have been traveling, like, you know, I live pretty deep, so, I gotta travel all the time to, like, work with, like, friends and, like, see people, so I'm always traveling, but,
That's
no,
true,
like,
because you're in Gloucester, that's crazy.
Yeah.
it's very far.
It's a long ways away.
It's a long ways away. But, you know, maybe, you know, I've had some people hit me up wanting me to model for their brands, and they, like, live in, like, LA, or, like, they're, like, based in New York, or, like, wherever, and I just, like, haven't had the chance to do that just yet, but, you know, I feel like this is the year.
Yeah, it's coming.
This is my year, hopefully.
2023.
2023 is coming, so hopefully in the future, yeah, but not just yet.
Feel you.
And if you're traveling, like, that much around here, like, it's just bound to happen. Like, you're going to get, like, if you're already getting those opportunities, they're going to come. I feel you. This year it's going to be the year.
It's different. Something's different, but I like it.
Yeah, good different.
Yeah.
So you said that you've been going to, like, a lot of shows and stuff like that. Like, how has that been? Like, networking and stuff like that. Like, it's a big scene out here in Boston, even though, like, we're not out on the map yet and shit, but, like, you're still...
We putting Boston on the map, period.
Yeah, most definitely. But I've definitely seen you at a couple events and shit, so it's nice to know that you're, like, tapped in like that.
Yeah, you know, I just am really big on, like, supporting, like, everybody. Like, it's all love. Like, people support me, like, I'm gonna support you.
Yeah.
Like, there's just, like, no in-between. But yeah, like I said, I have a lot of friends in the music industry, so I'm always getting invited out to shows, or, like, events and things like that. So I always try to pop out, no matter, like, how far it is.
Yeah.
But I just always try to pop out and, like, show support, show love. And you know, that has brought a lot of like opportunities to like network and like talk with people. And you know, they've been seeing what I've been doing with like Key, for example.
I was
like,
literally just gonna say, didn't you style her for the BMAs?
I did.
Right?
Me and TT, we styled Key for the BMAs, and we styled her for a couple shows she had before that.
For VB.
Yeah, for the one for BB Paradise Rock,
Yeah, very lit, very lit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's been introducing me to people, you know, like they be seeing what we're doing and like they fuck with it, so they're trying to work with us. Yeah. So through the shows and stuff like that, I've been getting a lot of more like inquiries about like people wanting to like be my clients and like me styling them. So it's been very cool. Dope. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the invitations.
Yeah.
Who's some of your favorite artists right now, whether in the area, in the rest of the world?
So in the area, there's a lot of people in the area that I fuck with. A lot of people in the Boston community, but definitely my girl Key.
Of course.
Shout out Key.
We love Key. Shout out Key. We love you, baby girl. You know, TT as well. She's on the up and coming. Very proud of her. Who else in the area? Those are like really like they're like the top two. They're my girls. They're like the top two. So I'm gonna just say it's like really just them. But like other than that, I'm a big Lil Uzi Vert fan.
Of course.
I absolutely love his style and how like crazy he is, and I feel like I try to like incorporate like that craziness into my own style and just like like really just be an extra with my outfits because like that's just what I like to do. And who else I've been?
He's really like that too.
He is really like that. Really like that. My Leo King.
I forgot he's a Leo.
Yeah, he's also a Leo. That's my guy.
I am a Leo.
I am also a very big Chief Keef fan.
Oh yeah,
hence the beanie.
Of course.
Glow Gang. Glow Gang. And like Playboy Cardi.
Yeah,
of course.
Pierre Bourne.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. You fuck with like Destroy Lonely?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeet. I'm going to see Yeet in March.
Bro, I want to go so bad.
Bro, the tickets are like
they're not
too bad.
Let's
they're not too bad compared to SZA.
Oh my god, don't even
get me started about SZA.
There's a lot of
I didn't even look, but I can imagine.
There are a lot of concerts.
There's like BK the Ruler.
Yeah, BK.
Yes, I want to see her.
Young Nudie, City Morgue, JID, like that Yeet concert. Destroy's coming again.
He is?
Yeah, but he's going to the Strand in Rhode Island, which is like not,
I know.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on.
I know. Gloucester to Rhode Island.
I'd have to stay out there, and I don't want to do
it. Yeah, it's a no for me.
But definitely going to the Yeet show in March.
Oh yeah,
I've never been, and I've heard some.
Go.
I know, bro. Right? Like.
To Yeet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I heard the last Yeet show, like it was just not very good. Like he just like wasn't a good performer.
Yeah, I've heard that, but like just hearing the
I know. Hopefully everybody knows the song.
Yeah, like no, fuck it. Like I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Regardless. For sure. That's funny. I feel like she's like the only person of recently that's like 100% similar music taste.
Yeah, literally.
100%.
Because it's usually I don't know. That's
you
very
say
true.
Uzi, green flag.
That
was the first one.
Yeah, no, he's like really him and Chief Keef. Close spot for number one.
That's a good top two. Like,
I know, no bullshit.
Me and my little Hello Kitty mobile just driving around blasting. Like that's how I pulled into the parking lot. I was like, let me turn this shit down real quick. No, but like literally my little ass all the time.
That's too relatable.
Listen to Yeet, bro. I fuck with Yeet so heavy. Okay, I could go on all day about this. Who's some of your favorite like fashion influencers?
Fashion influencers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or like brands
designers.
Designers, anything.
I would have to say Vivienne Westwood for sure. I've done a lot of school projects on her.
R.I.P.
Throughout my college career, yes, R.I.P. a queen. I just really loved how like rebellious she was, and you know, she started like the whole like punk rock like fashion era like way back in the day. So love her, love all her jewelry, like just like the whole nine. I usually always have like some type of Vivienne Westwood on me, so I have like I have like earrings in like somewhere, but you know, I have way too many. Too many to count. But Vivienne Westwood, you know, like Rick Owens. I got Rick Owens on my feet. Very big on Rick Owens. Yeah, I don't know. Those are like really the main two. Like, did you ask like who I look up to, or
yeah, like literally anything about fashion, like just give it to me. Influencers, designers,
I need to know
etc.
more.
Literally.
So there's not really like many influencers I really look up to. I really felt, well, I guess they are technically influencers, I guess you could say, but you probably don't know. India Love?
Yeah.
Oh, you know India Love?
Yeah.
Love India Love.
Love India Love.
I feel like she's just a baddie, like
She is.
and she can dress. I know she's a stylist, but
she's been popping.
but like she's just been popping.
Ooh.
She's been popping. She's like she's a big icon for me. Like I
Were
look
you
up to
there
her a
for
lot.
like her like the India Love era?
Yeah.
like way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been
as
there.
fuck.
I've been there. She inspired me to cut my hair like when I did the big chop. I did the big chop like I think it was my senior year of high school.
Okay.
And she inspired me, and I like tweeted about it, and I was hoping she would see it, and she saw it, and she retweeted it. And so like
Fire.
that really did it for me. But I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of hers. Love how she dresses. Like Lil Uzi Vert too. Like
Yeah.
I said before, I really love how he dresses. And that inspires me a lot.
Yeah, I remember
than
his.
that, I don't know.
Sorry, I remember his look at Rolling
Bro,
Loud.
I was literally just thinking
I
about
was
it.
thinking
The
about this-
bag, bro. That shit was crazy.
That shit was so good. That shit was too good.
He do be putting that shit on.
He really do.
Yeah.
And he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, and I love that he's like short. So it's like you're really repping for us, bro. Like,
No bullshit.
like, cause
No
I be
bullshit.
feeling like people can't make shit look good unless they're like really tall, or that's what they want you to think, right?
No, that's literally
but
just what they
so
want you to
he's
think, bro.
yeah, exactly. And he's short.
Fuck the old beauty standards.
For real.
We setting our own beauty standards now.
Period.
That's the best thing about our generation, I think, is like literally people are just doing what they want and people fuck with it because there's so many different types of people and there's different types of style.
We're creating our own niche.
Exactly.
Deadass,
I love
deadass.
it.
And like I feel like yeah, you could push it on and like sometimes like people would be like, all right, like that's whack or whatever. But like for the most part, bro, like as long as you put like the most creativeness like you can into it,
And it's
like
you.
it's you, like nobody can knock you on that anymore, which is great.
I
Like,
just can't.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't dress for anybody but myself.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I like to look good and it makes me feel good, and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
So
Yep.
agree.
That's the best.
You think, well, I don't know. I don't even know how I would word that. But being like a female in the creative industry, because obviously in fashion it's like a little different because there's like just as many male and female like models, stylists. But have you had any hardships, or do you think you've had any privilege in it? Either way.
Yeah, either way.
not really. Like the Boston community is like everyone's like very supportive of one another. I know there's people who try to say that it's not like that, and I don't know, you must be in like a different community, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, everyone's like super supportive. Everyone likes to like uplift each other and like put people on. So I haven't really faced any hardships. But I don't know, I guess there's some pretty privilege. There's some pretty
Just a little
privilege.
bit.
Y'all get it. There's some
Yeah,
pretty
right.
privilege sometimes, but I mean, other than that, like, nah, like, shit's been smooth. Like, there's no, like, I don't really have any, like, competition when it comes to, like, the fashion styling shit. Period.
Period.
But, you know, other people have been trying to do their own, like, fashion styling shit. Like, after, like, you know, I kind of introduced that I'm trying to, like, start up, like,
Trendsetter.
my company and stuff
Literally
like that.
trendsetter for real.
But I'm still gonna support regardless. Like, I just love supporting everybody and like showing love. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
So
I love
hard.
that.
it's been chill.
Yeah, that's good. And I guess I've kind of seen that more firsthand recently too. Like after going to all the events, like we've just been going to way more events and stuff lately, and it is very supportive. Like
Yeah.
I really do think if people are not seeing that now, they would be in the wrong circle.
Yeah.
So I feel
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. It definitely is important who you surround yourself with, like,
Very.
because there's people with that come in here with a bunch of different stories, you know, like, it really is about, like, your close circle, and if you feel supported enough to really, like, go on and fucking make those connections and shit like that, so that's hard.
Exactly.
But I feel you with the pretty privilege.
Yeah.
Like pretty privileged.
Pretty privileged.
Coming in
Like,
clutch sometimes. Like, oh, y'all trying to get in for free? Like, yeah,
Sure,
for free.
of course. As long as it's 3 girls.
Yeah.
good.
Like, as long as it's like all of us, you know. Not just
Just
me.
me, not just
Yeah,
me.
not just me.
I'm gonna put my girls on.
Literally.
Fuck.
How do you market yourself or brand yourself?
I was like, I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna let him cook.
Hold up.
I'm gonna let you cook now.
How do I market myself? I don't know. I don't think I really do a good job at it.
I would disagree, but
I beg to differ.
I mean, like, I just like to express myself, like, through my fashion, and, like, making the reels and, like, putting content out for, like, my followers and shit. Like, it's just, like, really satisfying and, like, fulfilling. But, like, I guess that's how I market myself, like, through doing that. And then, I don't know. Like,
no, I feel you. There's not a like correct answer. Yeah. Like we already talked about the reels. If that's what it is for you, that's what it is for you.
That's like really like that's
it works.
Yeah,
it
definitely
does work.
It works,
so.
and like that's like my main thing. So I guess that's how I like market myself. And then like just trying to work on like the styling thing and like trying to because I have a page for that too. So I have a lot of people that owe me photos from events and shit like that that I need to post. So like once I do that, like I'll be able to market that more. But yeah, mostly reels.
Yeah. Reels and what's the image that you really want to kind of embody to your audience? Like I know maybe the answer is like just being yourself, you know, like shit like that, but what do you want like people to take away from it?
Really just being yourself because, like, that's what's gotten me to, like, the place that I'm at today. Just, like, being myself. And, you know, my fashion has gotten so much better from, like, when I first started making reels.
Yeah.
It's gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, I lost my train of thought. What was the question again?
How do you want people, what do you want people to view you, or what do you want people to take away? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just really, I'm really big on like being yourself. Like I don't really try to like put on a face for social media. Like if I don't fucking feel like posting, I'm not gonna post. Like if I'm going through some shit, like I'm just not gonna post.
Yeah.
But you know, like sometimes it'd be helping me get out my mood. Like okay, if I make this content, like I know people are gonna fuck with it, and you know, I know that's gonna make me happy. So let me do that. But yeah, just being myself, like not caring what other people think, like just putting that shit on. Like, like if I'm happy with what I got on, like it don't really matter what other people think. Like if they fuck with it or not.
Yeah. And how much of a role do you think confidence plays in it? I know as like someone who's moved around a lot and like not establishing like certain connections, like, you know, you don't give yourself a chance to like be stable in a place and like grow. You know, you kind of got to figure it out yourself. So how did you figure out your own confidence and like being able to like put yourself out there?
So that came with a lot of time because, you know, moving around a lot as a child, like, really affected, like, my self-growth and my confidence. So I used to be a very, very shy person. Like, it'd be crazy to, like, tell little me that I'm even, like, sitting here doing an interview with you guys right now. Right. And, like, telling her, like, all the different things that I've accomplished, like, thus far. She would be blown the fuck away.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, once I started really experimenting with my own style, like, I feel like that's just, like, when things started, like, taking off for me. I'm very big on experimenting. Like, you know, you just gotta, like, try something new, and if it doesn't work, like, it's okay.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I'll know for next time. But it's really just been, like, all about, like, trial and error, like, pairing shit together. Like, I threw the shit together, like last night. You know, I've been getting better with planning outfits, but I really threw this outfit together, like, last night. Like, most of the time, it's, like, just throwing shit together, like, on the spot. Like, I don't really have a lot of time. But, you know, experimenting with my fashion has helped me build my confidence, like, quite a bit. So I'm very grateful for that.
Fire.
When, like, moving around, is there any, like, hobbies or things that you picked up to kind of, like, get you through it that you carried into your adulthood?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear.
Painting and drawing, that really helped me a lot. You know, like I said, I had some family members and, like, relatives who really, like, helped me.
Yeah.
tap into my creative side and like focus on that. But, you know, moving around was very, very, very hard. And I also went through I had a really rough childhood. I'm not going to lie. I had a really rough childhood.
I feel you. Mm-hmm.
But, you know, expressing myself creatively, like, in any way possible, like, any way, shape, form, like, anything. Like, it just really helped me a lot to get through that time.
Yeah. What would you say, like, your, this is just curious, like, my curious thought. What's your artist, like, style of choice? Like, abstract, more like portrait, more like question. Realistic, or? For, like art that I would make?
Yeah. Honestly, like, anything. Like, whatever mood I'm in, like, it really just depends on the mood, like, what I want to create. But I would create a lot of, like, self-portraits of myself.
Yeah.
Like, that would kind of just, like, show me, like, at these different phases in my life. That's so I have a few self-portraits, but it's really just, like, me, like, at this point in time. And, like, it's, like, cool to, like, look back, like, damn, I've grown so much from that point.
Yeah, that's actually a fire concept. Yeah. Like, being able to, like, draw it, that's fire.
So I guess, like, realistic because it's me.
Yeah. That's fire. I draw portraits, too. So.
Me as well.
That's lit.
Okay, period. Mm-hmm. You love creative queens?
Yes, of course.
This is another kind of random question. Like, what type of shows and movies do you like to watch? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen that you fuck with anime.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. So let's get into that.
It's the Hello Kitty vibes. Literally. Like, not that that's anime, but, you know, it stems.
Hello Kitty does have a show.
Yeah.
There's like an old show.
Oh, yeah.
So I have definitely watched all of that. Mm-hmm. But I am very big on anime. Okay.
What's your favorite anime?
My favorite... Just one.
Okay, maybe like top 3?
Top 3. Okay. I like really don't even have a top 3, but Tokyo Ghoul. Mm-hmm. That's on Netflix. Sailor Moon. Mm-hmm. It's just so cute and pink.
Yeah.
And then I would say Death Note.
I love Death Note.
I love Death Note. I love everything about Death Note. I've watched that anime like so many times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's my favorite one. Yeah, I don't really watch anything else.
Yeah,
I don't really watch much TV anymore. I used to.
Yeah.
When I do, it's with my mom, and we watch like reality TV shows. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, 90 Day Fiancé.
Bro, yes.
Isn't
that, like, on TLC or some shit?
Yeah. Wait, TLC low-key ate, like, and still kind of eats everything.
Bro, you know they made, like, fucking, like, 100 spin-offs of that show, bro? I was watching, like, a Cody Code video.
It's entertaining, though.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Entertaining.
Reality TV is so toxic, but so fun
It's so toxic, but, like, so hilarious that, like, people live their lives like that. Like,
did you guys ever watch like, What Not to Wear?
Bro. Yes.
That just, like, came to my mind because we were talking about fashion and TLC.
What is that?
Bro.
So it was like this man and this woman, they were co-hosts, and they would basically like give people makeovers, like complete like wardrobe makeovers, like hair, makeup, like everything. You name it.
Oh, so you know what Queer Eye is?
Yeah.
You know
I've seen Queer Eye too.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
It's like similar, but like Queer Eye is like definitely better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Word. Yeah, they do
like
a
when
lot
I was
more.
Younger, bro, because that was on a long time ago. Like What Not to Wear was on a long time.
That's
crazy. But I grew up watching that. I grew up watching that. That was my shit. Like, yes, fucking help these people for real because they're in desperate need.
They need it.
Literally.
Yeah, no, it's fire.
Dope. What was that? Fuck, I was gonna ask you a question and it slipped my mind.
Was it about TV?
Yeah. Or like, so you said you don't like watching TV anymore. Do you think that helps with like being like productive? Like, what's like your creative process or like, cause bro, it's so bad. Like distractions are just fucking annoying.
I mean, like TV, like TV time is like chill time, and I don't usually be chill. Like I'm usually like on
I feel that so
doing
heavy.
something. Like for the most part, I'm not home like on weekends.
Yeah.
Weekends are like that's my like
that's going out
time.
Yeah.
That's my going out time.
Yeah.
That's my special time. And during the week I actually nanny full time.
Oh.
I nanny too.
You do?
Yeah. I'm trying to get more though, but
yeah,
you need.
Yeah, sometimes it gets boring, but I nanny this
That's why I couldn't.
this 2-year-old boy. He's the greatest baby ever. That's my guy. We're like best friends. So
I love that.
I really only watch TV with him if it's like little little kid shows and stuff like that. But other than that, like I'd be working or I'd be like just doing something, like just something, anything.
Yeah.
So I just like don't really care for TV. Like I go home and I like put some meditation music on and I go the fuck to sleep.
I feel
I
that.
just don't really care for it. But I mean like watching TV is not very productive.
It's
like,
not.
I can't sit there and watch TV and like do some work.
Exactly.
It has to be specific, like timing. It has to be something specific to watch, like nowadays. Because I used to just sit in front of that screen for God knows how long and do nothing. So
that's what I'm saying. Like it's so distracting.
It is hard to be productive.
Like I used to be able to sit there and binge watch like hella anime, and still be able to like get work done like beforehand. But like now I'm just like I just like don't care to do that.
Yeah,
like I would just rather be doing something else. Like, instead of just sitting in front of a screen for like hours.
Yeah, keeping yourself actually occupied. Is good, for sure.
Occupied.
How do you deal with if you have any like stressors or anxiety when it comes to like doing this fashion shit? Because I know it can be a lot trying to like put it together. Maybe
it is, but just like dealing with like stress in general. I have a therapist that I meet with every other week. It's very, very important to me to meet with her like consistently and like stay on top of that because like it does help talking to somebody besides like a friend or like my mom, because like I don't like to put that shit on them. But you know, with the therapist, I can tell her everything.
I know,
so you get the whole nine, Jill.
Yep.
Her name is Jill. Shout out Jill. But I also smoke a lot of weed. Smoking, you know, I wasn't really big on it like when I was younger. I first started smoking when I was 14. But not like on anything crazy like how I do now. Like I smoke like every night. But it just like calms me down. I also do have anxiety. I do take anxiety medication every day. But you know that shit don't do nothing. So that's why I smoke weed. It really helps me and it like calms me and it like, you know, makes me like hungry. But you know it helps me to sleep and I have like cooler dreams. So.
That's true.
Yeah, smoking.
Recommend.
Everybody get a therapist, please.
Yeah, also, like therapy, there's nothing wrong with therapy. Like,
for real.
Everybody
really
needs
helps.
a therapist.
Everybody should have a therapist.
No bullshit.
And like the most important part of it, like besides like really helping you get through shit, is like the fact that they are so separate from everything else in your life.
Literally.
Like that's important because if you don't, you're going to talk to your friends about which you can talk to your friends about your problems.
You can talk to your friends about your problems, but like you don't want to put it all on them because like everybody's going through their own shit.
Exactly.
And like when I'm with my friends, I really just like to focus on like the positive.
Yes,
like as much as possible. But you know, there's times where shit can get dark and we talk about some heavy shit. But
and that's also a good way. Like I know a lot of people, like myself as well. Like I need to form deep connections with people. Like if I know that they're like really there for me and rocking with me, like there's times where that's gonna happen. But I feel you. Like the deep traumas and all that shit. You know, you gotta go to therapy. You gotta cry it out with Jill. You know?
No, I say everything for Miss Jilly Pop.
Yes. Miss Jilly Pop.
Miss Jill.
Girly Pop, Jilly Pop.
Shout out Jill. But yeah.
Love that though. Love that.
Those are good, realistic coping mechanisms.
For real.
I feel it.
For real.
I mean, this is an unhealthy coping mechanism, but this is vapes. One of my coping mechanisms.
I know.
Don't vape.
Don't
Frick vape, bro.
Don't vape.
Frick
vapes.
Frick vape.
Like Stop it now. Anyway.
Have you not heard that?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Don't you worry.
Don't mind if we pause so I can go pee again?
Yeah.
Because this alcohol,
it's running through you.
it goes through me.
Yes.
Tequila?
I know.
A few moments later.
So, it's okay. Yeah. Jinkster.
Jinkster. Love this.
Is that your full last name?
Jinx?
Jenks.
No.
What is it?
So, Sam Jenks is just like, it's just a shortened version of my name. Like, I guess that's like my celebrity name if I ever become a celebrity.
Yeah.
So my name is Samantha.
Okay.
But Samantha is just so formal.
Yeah, I feel
Like
very formal.
my mom will be like, Samantha!
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yes. Like, what do you need? Like, it's just so formal. It, like, makes me feel like I'm in trouble. So Samantha Jenkins is my full name.
Word.
But, you know, like, I don't fuck with my dad. So, I mean, like, you know, like, Sam Jenks is just
That works.
easier.
Yeah.
But, so, what I didn't know is that Pierre Bourne, his name is Jordan Jenks. Like, it's an actual last name.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Okay.
I remember the first time that he reached out to me, he was like, so is your last name really Jenks? And I was like, damn, like, should I, like, lie and say that it is? Like, will he think that we're related? Like,
No,
is that
bullshit.
weird?
No bullshit.
But I told him the truth. I was like, no, it's just short for Jenkins. And he was like, gotta go. And then he sent, like, a, like, poof, like, gif.
That's
It
hilarious.
disappeared, and I was like,
Damn, so run that back. Like,
Pierre?
Pierre Bourne in your DMs, like, on some business shit or nah? I can see it's not. Yeah, he said, poof, gotta go. He thought y'all was meant to
talking
be.
about his own fucking song, Poof. Like,
yeah.
It's like, damn, I could have styled you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should
the
hit
longest
him up.
yeah boy ever.
I should call him.
I should call him and like ask him if he would be interested in styling. I don't know why I've never brought that up, but he's cool people's. Like I guess you could say that we're friends.
Cool.
Yeah, I've linked him a couple times like for like shows, and I've like attended his shows. Like I went
That's
to
dope.
the Good Movie. I went to the Good Movie show. I don't know when that was.
How was
I
that?
haven't
That was
been
back
to
in
the
September,
shows.
I think. It was really fun. I'm a big fan of Pierre.
Yeah,
But
he's fire.
yeah, he thought we were related.
That's crazy.
Too bad.
Too bad. So sad.
Oh well.
What's your ethnicity, if you don't mind
I was
me
gonna ask
asking?
that too. Loaded question.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I just have so much to say. Like I just have like long answers for everything. So
Good.
You good.
Great.
Take your time,
I am
girl.
Irish, Polish, Sicilian, Native American, and African American.
Okay.
But I identify as a Black woman.
Period.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken like a DNA test?
I haven't because I don't want to give my DNA to the government.
Facts.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But it would be really cool to like find out what else I am because I know
Yeah.
that there's so much more to it. And then
Yeah.
like, with the whole like Native American thing, like we don't know what tribe
Tribe,
we belong
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But like we've talked about it in the past. Like so, I'm Irish, Polish, and Sicilian on my mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like basically just white and black.
Yeah.
And then my dad is Native American and African American. So you know, it would be cool to figure out what that tribe
Yeah.
is. But like he can, well, fuck, he can't. He can't even let me know because I don't talk to that nigga. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be cool to know maybe one day, you know,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
I'm older.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
I feel you.
Okay. The government can have my DNA, I guess.
No bullshit.
But
That's the thing.
For the culture.
for the culture.
If I had to.
Yeah, no, a lot of people think I'm like Spanish. That's usually what people think when they first see me.
I could see that. But
When I was a baby, when we were moving to California from Florida, it was me and my mom, my dad in the car. And I think for whatever reason, they passed through Mexico. And Border Patrol was giving them a hard time because they were like, you stole this Mexican child. Like,
Oh,
this is not
no
this is not your
way.
baby. And they were like, no, like, this is our child. Like, this is not Mexican.
You
Like,
That's
stole is
crazy.
crazy.
yeah, no, so... Yeah, so people think I'm like some type of Hispanic, but that's not the case.
when you have a bunch of stuff, it's easy to be like
I could lie.
ambiguous is the word.
But I don't like doing that. Like I have to give everyone like the whole spiel.
I feel. I
Yeah.
definitely feel that one.
I feel you, girl. It's too much out here.
It's too much.
Definitely
Too
too
much.
much.
Oh,
Sorry.
and I oop.
How do you want to impact people with your work and as a person?
You know, so with the whole styling thing, I really just want to like
I know. I know.
I really just want people to feel like comfortable like in their own skin and like feel like they can like put whatever the fuck they want on and like still feel like good about it. Like cuz that's what I do every day. Just like stepping outside of like their comfort zone, like my clients, like getting them to step out of their comfort zones and like wearing shit that they wouldn't usually wear. Because like, you know, like, I know that it'll look good, but it like, really just, it's just, like, making them, you know, like, understand that, like, they do look good. And, like, you know, making sure that they feel comfortable and, like, all that shit. Yeah. But with the reels thing, like I said before, like, I just want people to, like, feel like they can be themselves, like, because I've just been being myself, and I've been doing this shit, and it's brought me, like, a lot of success, so, like, anyone can do it.
Yeah. I think this is going to be one of the last questions. What advice would you give to any woman or anybody in general trying to start something creative?
Like I said, you know, like, you really just have to be yourself. Like, you have to create your own niche. Like, a lot of people, like, you know, are trying to do, like, a lot of the same things. Like, I feel like, at least with what I'm doing, like, it's not, like, your average, like, thing that people be doing, like, styling people, like, fashion styling. Like, there's just, like, so much that goes into it, like having, like, a consultation with the client and, like sourcing clothes and, like, having them try stuff on and, like, see what works for them and, like, what doesn't work for them and, like, just, like, all that, like, what was the question again?
What advice would you give? Advice.
Yeah.
What was it?
Just, like, really, like, staying true to yourself and, like, not giving a fuck what, like, anybody thinks. Like, you know, that's, like, really helped me with my confidence that I have today, because, like, I did not have this confidence before. Like, like, younger me, like, a few years ago, like, I probably would not be wearing some shit like this. Honestly, I'd probably be wearing some basic shit. And like,
just trying to fit in type
like,
shit,
I'm just a very creative person, and I like to express myself through my clothes, and I like to be, like, loud and extra, and, like, that's what makes me happy. So it's just, like, you know, like, just staying true to yourself and being yourself at the end of the day. Like, that's just, like, so important. Like, it's just very important. So just being yourself, because, you know, like, and in this day and age in social media, I feel like people just, like, have really been fucking with, like, people just, like, being themselves, not trying to be anybody else, like, but themselves. Like, you can take inspiration from other people, but, like, turn that around and, like, making it into, like, something that's your own is, like, really important. So just be yourself. You know, like,
Period.
What's that fucking, it's like I think it might be, like, an outro or an intro, like, on one of Frank Ocean's albums.
Isn't it literally, I think it's literally be yourself or something like that. I know exactly. On Blonde?
Yes. Hold on.
I know exactly.
I want to play that.
Let's go.
Be yo.
I want to play that for the people.
For the people. People need to hear it. Rise up.
College and got hooked on drugs, marijuana, and alcohol. Listen, stop trying to be somebody else. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself and know that that's good enough.
Period, Grandma.
Period.
Yes.
Period.
She ate.
She really did. I don't know what you said though, Gabe. My bad.
Be yourself. And know that
Be
it's
yourself.
Good enough.
Okay,
Shout
one
out G-Mo.
last question. How do you feel about the New England scene? We kind of talked about it before a little bit, but thoughts on it? What everybody's doing?
The New England scene. I feel like the New England scene has a lot of potential. There is a lot of creatives out here. And, you know, like, although we have had, like, for example, like, successful, like, music artists, like, come out of Boston, like Coyle Ray and Bia and, like, Cousin Stiz, like, you know, they all dipped. Like, they dipped. Like, I feel like no one is really putting Boston on the map. And, like, I don't want to say, like, necessarily that's, like, my responsibility, because, like, I'm not even, like, originally from here.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, I feel like Boston, like, just, like, New England, like, there's just a lot of potential, like, with artists and, like, creatives out here, and I feel like that just needs to be, like, highlighted a lot more.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, like I said before, like, the community is very supportive. Like, everyone's very supportive of each other. There's mad love. And I think that we just need to continue doing that and, like, uplifting one another. And, like, Boston, like, has the potential to be, like, big.
Yeah.
You know, like, all these other cities, like New York, like, that's, like, the hot spot for fashion. Like, I would love to be in New York, but it's personally too crazy for me.
It's so chaotic.
It's so chaotic. I love to visit.
Yeah.
But, like, living there just not. Like, once I really start getting this fashion styling shit going, like, and, like, you know, I plan on getting my own apartment. I plan to move to, like, closer to Boston.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is where I usually am most of the time. Anyway, coming from where I come from, it's just such a fucking truth all the time. Like, it would just help out a lot, and I would be able to be, like, even more in the community than I already am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I love you, New England.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I got so much potential. Like, we could really, like, you know, make it big out here. We can put Boston on the map, like, for real.
If everyone was on the same page, it would be
if everyone was on the
easier.
same page, we could really, like, put Boston on the map, for real. But there's a lot of creative people out here, and I hope that they, like, get the success that they deserve.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
On that note, I think we are done for the day. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
This was great.
Thank you for having me.
Great podcast.
Yeah. Pinkworm.
Oh, no, she needs to tag her social.
Oh, yeah, tag your social.
Oh, yeah,
How could I forget?
Follow me on Instagram at Sam Jenks, I guess you could.
Sam Jenks.
That's what people call me. SVMJENKS.
Yes.
Nice and easy. And then if you go to that page, you can find my styling page. It's in my bio. So, Styled by Sam Jenks.
Go follow her.
Follow me.
Follow that. Subscribe.
You're getting put on early, Pink World Watchers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Be ready.
Thank you for coming. Bye, Pink World. We'll see you next week.
You know I can't fuck with niggas that a bitch made. Killing shit, I'm like Freddy, pull up with the switchblade. If I'm coming, got you looking at me, key like which way? Oh, let's get it,